All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. We have the game.
So the bands coming in being Florian Gluclint and 1-1 once more. At this point in stage, Soul Society, they need to get a thrasher of a match to get this turnaround here.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult. It is going to be difficult. Madagascar have had like, such a strong performance up until this moment in time. But let's get to see what happens in this third and, like we said, potentially final game. I don't know if it's going to be the final game, but uh, yeah, well, you and I both will be hoping for more matches. Though I don't think the Madagascar fans will be hoping for that. They'll be hoping to just end this all as one.
Would want to hear that. Hmm.
So teams are
Just as
ready.
we wait for the teams to ready up.
Yeah. Teams are ready. We're ready. Everybody's ready. The viewers at home, I hope they're ready too. Get ready, set, go. No go. I think maybe another substitution.
No go. Imagine that.
Hmm.
Larry and B. Well, it shows he's in lobby, but oh, it's bearded Viking.
Yeah. The Rome for the side of Soul Society. But let me ask you a question, Scarpscankle, since it's based on your descendants. Have you ever seen a Viking without a beard?
No,
Me
no,
neither.
I have not.
Me neither. Though I'm trying to think, even in that.
No, it was only um the Europeans that were cleanly shaven. Well, some of them, not all of them.
Hmm. Yeah, some of them. Though I think the cleanly shaven thing was not even the English were like that back here, historically speaking. It was more from I think the Middle Eastern regions initially. Now it's completely different, and like the Mediterranean region as well. But I think shaving's a very recent fashion statement. Though now we've gone back to beards.
Yeah, that is true. Well, look, it's a certain. Well, back in the past, if you think about it, actually, like beards were still to today, still today, right? It's a very manly thing. So it's to show alpha-ship, and I think that's a beards for the Vikings transpired power.
Yeah.
But enough about Vikings. Let's go into the drafting phase.
But Vikings and beards. All right. It's a drafting phase it is.
So Mikey Panic with the first ban for the side of Soul Society in the drafting phase. Will we be seeing those continuous same bans coming through, or will we see some respect bans coming in from match one and match two?
Well,
Your team is banning.
we'll definitely
Hayabusa
get
being
to
the
see.
first ban.
Yeah. Well, they're sticking to the ban similar to the first game with
My
that
tail's been
Hayabusa.
itching for a real fight.
Oh, Kalia getting removed from Madagascar.
Your team is banning.
It is better to be
Your
feared
team
than
is
loved.
banning.
Came through this time
If
around.
you cannot
There's the
both.
respect, man. Hell heck yeah, no more A1.
Yeah, finally, Amo not
My
going to
mission
see the third
is to
match.
protect lives.
Madagascar responding with a high loss ban.
Your team is
Power
banning.
of Pegasus!
Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world.
Your team is
So it's
picking.
Academy Greatest Prodigy, here to save the world.
All right, and it's the Changi being picked up by Astro. This time Astro going for the mid lane. Mikey Panic with the Lucas on that the jungle.
Experience
Right
the
picks up the
euphony of
Granger.
suffering.
So no Granger pick will be available for that. Looks like Larry's going in the jungle with that Suyu pick. We might see some swap outs soon enough, but let's get to see.
I will protect you.
Your team is banning.
69
We
shiny.
do see 69.
Yeah, with that Lolita.
Who said there are no shortcuts in
Your
life?
team
I
is
literally
banning.
invented one.
All right, so Chip and the final ban going to Tony, 202.
Let's go.
Your team
It's
is
the
picking.
Iridel ban coming out there for the side of Soul Society. So next pickup, I don't think they want to face that Iridel up
Sniper
against the
ready.
Granger.
Give me a
Oh,
target.
it's
Your team is picking.
the Leslie pick coming in. Once more coming out through with this draft that I don't think even in my wildest dreams I would have picked what heroes are coming next. I don't know. Viewers at home, maybe you think you can guess what the next two picks are going to be, because I don't think I'm going to have any luck with this. It is going to be an XP laner, and it is going to be a roam.
Let's hear from the crowd. Make some noise for yours
Your
truly.
team is picking.
So it's the CC and the Franco. So that Franco pick, we have seen Tony do some wonderful things with that Franco in the course of the match.
This time,
And Madagascar
the
sticking
choice
to
is
what they
mine.
usually like to go for in the mid lane. It's the Xavier pick. So it's going to be Xavier up against the Changi. Range up against range. Dawning Light first is what I call the shooting star press. So that I know that's not the name of the ultimate. I just think I like the sound of it. So into the game we go. Loading screens are in there as both teams are going to get ready. This is all on the line for the side of Soul Society. Madagascar, they're got the opportunity to seal the deal right now with this particular matchup. A bit of player swaps in terms of the roles that they want to go for, but hey, that's okay.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
All right, so into the game we go.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield.
It looks
Smash
like
them.
we are going to be seeing
All
Lucas
troops
start off his
deployed.
blue buff, Suyu starting off the red. So once more, it's going to be the rotations towards the gold lane. Franco just scouting out, hoping to land that hook. They are splitting out. Oh, he gets the hook with a flicker hook onto the Suyu. Manages to reset the buff a bit there. So giving the Lucas the opportunity to farm a little bit faster. Lucas is taking his blue buff down now. So he has that advantage on his side, rushing off towards the red buff. Franco with a hook once more. This time onto the Xavier, though. Xavier, no real damage just yet from either the Changi or the Franco to do any major damage onto the Xavier. So Changi throwing out those that enhanced skill, getting a bit of poke into the Xavier. Second wave is through. Lucas busy getting his way to level 3. Franco in a very advanced position here, waiting for Suyu to come in, and once more he's gonna go for the hook on the buff. He throws it out there. Oh, he times he hooks the Suyu, but Suyu manages to dash back in. Lucas is in the mix there, does have the retribution available. This is gonna be a big old battle in. The stun comes in from the Xavier just in time to save the Suyu's buff. Now that the engagement continues, the Lolita with the dash in doesn't manage to get that stun off. The stun does come in from Xavier onto the Franco. He just missed that hook. The iron hook there. There's the stun now onto the Lucas. Lucas turns around, gets into the beast form, but the damage from the blades from Suyu gets the first blood. Arrow shot to the head, but Leslie picks up the second kill. So Madagascar continuing from where they left off the last time round and storming through in this early part of the game, picking up a quick fire 2 kills. CC makes the rotation towards the mid lane, throwing out a bit of skills there onto the Suyu, getting quite a bit of damage done. Meanwhile, the turtle battle starting up as Suyu. Oh, there's the Unleash the Beast, manages to get the kill onto the Lolita. Dawning Light comes out from Xavier. Franco with the wraparound play. He doesn't have that ultimate of his yet. Oh, the first crack in from the Badang, but Lucas gets the steal onto the Lord. He's trying to engage here onto the Badang. Badang manages to second skill back to the safety of the turret. Meanwhile, Larry and B just trying to get a little bit of health up there. The jungle invade was going through from the side of Soul Society, but they decide to back off. Meanwhile, Badang is quite low, so he's going to have to recall. You wouldn't want to really be low and face a CC. Suyu jumping in to his blue buff there. Lolita scouting out the red on the Soul Society side. Franco. Camping out here in the gold lane, hoping to get a hook onto the Leslie or even onto the Suyu. Tony just displacing. The Lolita pick was quite a good one. It is a counter to the Changi, so it's going to change the course of the team fights if when she gets that shield up. Astro in the lane. Oh, there's the stun onto Changi. The follow-up stun from the Suyu as they're going on. Changi is so close to being taken down. It's going to be the snipe coming through from the Leslie as they get the kill. There's the follow-up in there as Lucas manages to get the set there into the back line. There's a Numenon blast from the Lolita. Badang has made the rotation across as well, but Lucas, he's going to just start beating up. He's got a kill onto the Lolita. The hook comes through. Double kill for the Lucas, as the kill count in the gold lane go in favor of Soul Society. Just evening out that gold lead a little bit there. Changi with that shooting stars of us, using it to clear the wave, wants to put a bit of pressure and at the same time create the vision. Astro here repositioning very nicely. Can he take down this mid lane turret? Yes, he does. Oh my goodness, that is quite a good advantage. A tier 1 and mid lane turret being taken down before the 5-minute mark. Lucas has started off this turtle. CC with the zoning away. Franco joining in. Suyu trying to find the angle to get the dash in. There's the hook. There's the bloody hunt. Numenon blast comes through there. Lands onto 3. The follow-up is into the mix. Xavier with the dawning light, but it's going to be Suyu with the kill. He wants to continue the fight onto the CC, but SpongeBob throws out that yo-yo. Gets back in time to defend the turret. Jungle invade is on here as the side of Madagascar take up the blue buff away from the Lucas. They're continuing this jungle invade. Oh, look at the shooting stars coming through, and they take down the Badang as he was trying to do some zoning away there. So a pick-off kill. Nicely done there by Astro. Very well on target with that Changi ultimate. And meanwhile in the bot lane, Granger just being a bit aggressive onto the Leslie. Leslie throws out that snipe just to gain some vision. Franco into the bushes. Leslie says, oh, wait a minute. I think I might be in the wrong bush. Lolita scouting out as well. Vision has been given. Granger throws out a couple of first skills there. Shield comes out from the Lolita, so we'll be on cooldown for the next few seconds. This Lolita, the more I think about it, the better she was as a pick. Franco throws the hook out, doesn't manage to land onto anybody. The arrow shot comes through. Oh, there's the dawning light as the follow-up. Xavier getting the Granger. The pressure is on here. He does manage to land the stun. Meanwhile, Lucas trying to get into the backline. Leslie manages to reposition, and it's a double kill going the way of the Xavier. Xavier is really going to start to hurt right now.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
So bot lane turret has been taken down by the side of Madagascar. The XP lane is continuing their battle there in the XP lane side. We are down to 5 seconds before this next objective. It is the third and final turtle. Oh, there's the engagement onto the Changi. The Dawning Light did come in. It's the first crack. Bloody Hunt has the counter engagement. Stun as Lucas trying to make his way to the backline. Numenon Blast does land on only onto the Granger. The follow-up is there as Lucas manages to get a return kill. It's 2-for-1 in favor of Soul Society. The stuns from Xavier just saving Lolita from the attentions of Cece as she made the rotation across. Meanwhile, Changi has made the move towards the top lane. This is an uncontested turtle going the way of Soul Society. Ooh, Dawning Light! I'm saying uncontested, the Dawning Light. Like a snipe. Meanwhile, speaking of snipes, in the gold lane, Leslie, in the XP lane with the lane swap, Leslie gets the pickup onto Changi. So Turtle is still available and around. Franco making the rotation across here. Wants to land the hook. Doesn't manage to get it. There's the flicker. The knockback comes through. Leslie with the conceal. What an outplay there from the Leslie. Avoiding both the CC and the Franco. There's Batang. Lands the first crack onto the wall. Leslie with a follow-up. And it's going to be Batang who gets the kill onto the Franco. Meanwhile, Turtle has turned to Lord while we're watching the teams push this lane once more. The second skill onto the CC. CC's just trying to escape, but that snipe coming in from the Leslie, she's really starting to hurt. Unstoppable there. The Lord has been started up by Madagascar. This will be the first Lord of the game, the 8-minute Lord, no less, as they're hoping to try and just gain a bit of more map control here. This mid lane turret standing strong. There's the Dawning Light once more from the Xavier. But the side of Madagascar, oh, the hook with the Bloody Hunt. They finally managed to hook that, but damn. So I think they would really be wanting to target that Leslie. Right. So with the waves coming through here, Madagascar trying to hope to get something done, but it's so hard to clear a wave against this Changi. Oh, nice from the Lolita. The hook comes through. The follow-up is in there. The curtain call from the CC into the backline. They turn around. She pops the Vengeance. So a lot of damage being done on both sides, but nobody being taken down. This mid lane talent still standing strong. There's another wave. Changi is there to defend that wave. So Madagascar opting to say, you know what, let's try and take the tier 2 turrets down on both sides there. The Lord is putting pressure on the top tier 2 turret as Leslie will be able to take down the next one. Badang into the mix there. Franco gonna get caught out, stunned up. There's the tier 1 turret in the mid lane being taken down. Bloody Hunt does come in there, but monster kill for the Leslie. She's just moving around and throwing out those bullets to the head. As the shield once more from the Lolita, just deflecting the damage back. As it's another tier 2 turret being taken down on the top lane as we hear the sounds there for the call out. There's the engagement here onto the CC. Badang gets the kill there. The mid lane tier 2 turret being forced in here. Leslie really doing a lot of damage. Shields being popped. Oh, look at that from the Leslie. Lucas, will we see the snipe coming out? He doesn't have that available. That snipe could have been the end of the Lucas. Lucas managing to get back to the safety of the base. But that's 2 shields being removed. Still another minute and a half for all the shields still to be standing. But the hook comes out from the Franco once more. Doesn't manage to catch onto anybody. Xavier trying to land the stuns onto whomever he can. Madagascar not worrying about going into the jungle. They sense that this could be their moment to try and put a lot more pressure. So the waves are being allowed to push in. And now finally they decide, you know what, let's go into the jungle to do a little bit of farming, a little bit of rotation here. It is still another 45 seconds to the next Lord of the game. This will be the beyond 12-minute Lord, just heading towards that time. I'm sure they'll leave it for a few more seconds to get to 12 minutes. Though there isn't a huge difference between the 8-minute and the 12-minute Lord these days. $20 seconds to go for the Lord, as Madagascar now are freezing the waves. Suyu trying to get a bit of a steal in the jungle. Granger and CC spots him out, gets a bit of poke there onto that Suyu. but he repositions. His team comes through. There's going to be that vision, the vision bomb. I'm not sure what its name is. Just providing vision of where Madagascar are. Soul Society looks like they want to go for the contest as this Lord is being melted down. SpongeBob trying to find the angle. Leslie with the snipe. Lucas is into the mix. Who lands it? Suyu gets the retribution up. Lucas, he's trying to frontline. Shaggy throws out the skill, but oh my goodness, that shield coming through. There's the follow-up. It's the first crack into the wall. Numenon blast there. Granger is taken down. It's going to be Suyu gets another kill. The first crack onto the CC. Can they get anything done? Leslie just throwing out the damage. It's a 4-for-0 exchange with the Lord battling down the mid lane. Could this be the moment where the game ends? We're getting really close to that time. The dawning light coming out from the Xavier once more. Lolita just protecting the wave with that shield. The pressure is on. It's a few more seconds before the team can come through. Will they lock onto the base here? Yes, they are. The Lord is coming through there. They want to take down the Changi as well. They are going to take down the Changi. This could be get match to the side of Madagascar. The Numenon blast into the Fountain just as they will. Clean sweep fashion, Madagascar march their way into the grand finals of the African Conquest Cup. What a play from them.
Yeah, Leslie doing what a beautiful job picking up the MVP for Madagascar. So grand finals, you say, bro?
Yeah. Next weekend will be the grand finals. Soul Society will face the winners of Scarlet Mayhem up against Saint Dynasty in the lower bracket finals. And we'll get to see who will take on Madagascar in the grand finals of the ACC. And all of that will be coming up within the next week. So there'll be a small pause in terms of Mobile Legends streams after next weekend. And then we get into the highly anticipated MSA Cup.
Yeah, that is true. So the academy will be played in a single elimination bracket next weekend. So super excited for that as well. So let's see who is going to pop off there. But don't worry, in the week we've got Wednesday, we've got Soulless Bunnies Battle to Death with the PUBG streams, and on Thursday evening we've got Texas Labs, the squads. So stay tuned and please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We really do appreciate your support.
Yeah. We really do. And we, speaking of appreciation, right? It's thanks to everybody tuning in and you being so involved in the community that, well, this month we managed to reach the 1K subscriber count. We're going to try to keep pushing there, grow the channel, grow the community, show what the South African, or Southern African, should I say, because it's, well, Madagascar was in the mix. Madagascar, from Madagascar, we're in the mix. We are dealing with the Southern African bloc to see what we can do to get the Mobile Legends scene here on the map and a little bit of recognition. So big thank you to all the viewers for helping us get to this massive milestone, the first of many.
The first of many.
All right, so with that, I think it is going to be the conclusion of this particular stream. Thank you all for tuning in to watch. It was a pleasure having you with us, as always. But from myself, Waylander, Scarpscankle, any final words before we close?
No, just stay safe, be blessed, and enjoy the rest of the weekend. We will be back shortly.
All right. Oh, yeah, and you can switch across if you want to continue watching more Mobile Legends. You can switch across to the Academy stream. That is still continuing. So, once again, thank you all for watching. We'll catch you on the next stream. So, from myself, Waylander and Scarpscankle, this is going to be goodbye and good night.